It is a hot day today. That's all I can say. 4.
Poetic inch by inch, just us.
Welcome to Poetic, just us. It's just me and you here. Hey, this is Bruce, and this is my first episode of something that I'd like to do for a long, long time. So, I am going to make you a poem on my typewriter. And I'm on my favorite typewriter, which is, if you can see this is the Alpina SK-24 from 1962. And it is my favorite typewriter. I have two. The Alpina SK-24, especially the one with the white handle here, which is made of nylon plastic, or I like the Hermes 2000. Here we go. Put it in. Just look at the typewriter a little if you'd like, if you admire that. If you are a Hanksian fan like me, Mr. Hanks, I hope that you appreciate what I'm doing for the typewriter community out there. Here we are, from Germany. Absolutely perfect condition. Didn't cost so much. Here we are. Let's write something about the heat. How about we do that? Let's write something about the heat. Being warm. Being the body is warm. I like that already. Let's put that. The body is warm. Good. The body is warm. See that? Nice. Very nice. I'm using 2 pieces of paper here to keep the platen from being destroyed anymore. This is the platen here. The body is warm. This is a German keyboard, if you can see. Quartz. Beautiful. The body is warm. I don't know if that's the title or it's going to be the first line, but let's leave it like that. Standing on my last shoe. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I don't know what I just wrote, but that's the way I do it. Thank you for sticking in. I just kind of was silent for a second to let just the thing happen. All right, can you see that? Good. Let's bring it up here. Let's see if we can see what you can see here. I hope you can see that. Here we go. Let's see what we got. The body is warm. Vicious in buckets spilled. Vicious in buckets swilled by the sun's only sun. Death, near more likely, is our misunder, standing on a black road in my lasted shoe. I like that. I like what I've done here. All right, so we've started here, and then we've raised the bar by going and repeating this. Vicious in buckets spilled. And when I said buckets in my mind, I saw sweat, but I didn't actually use the word sweat. So maybe I'll bring the word sweat back here. I'll see, but I saw sweat in my mind. So, the body is warm, vicious in buckets spilled of sweat. That's not there, but vicious in buckets swilled. And to swill is a verb that means to swill is like something that doesn't get to move a lot. In my brain, it's like it's something that doesn't get to move a lot, but when it moves, it moves in a very uncomfortable way. It's kind of a negative way. It's swilling in there. You know, it's moving just because it finally has the chance to move. But when it moves, it just emphasizes the fact that it hasn't been moving. That's kind of what I see in my mind. Vicious in buckets, swilled by the sun's only son, death, near more likely. I like that. I love when a poem changes tack. So it goes here, death, near more likely, is our misunder, which is a word that comes from standing. And I wanted to write misunderstanding, but it was too long, if you can see that. And then I just said, is our own misunder, which comes almost like another word. It becomes another word. Misunder, standing, capital, standing on a black road in my lasted shoe. Okay? And I want to bring the sweat back in. So I will say, maybe I'll come over here like this. Up. Shoe. Sweat is our misunder, standing on a black road in my lasted shoe. Even the sweat has left. And what I like here, what I see here when I read it, in my lasted shoe, which means a shoe that has lasted, which means the other shoe probably hasn't lasted. So this person might have one shoe on, or might have a shoe that's better than the other, right? Lasted means it's also, there's almost a blasted in there. You don't see it, but a BL and a lasted. I see these things, even though I don't want the reader to see them right now, but I see them, and I hope the reader will get it on a subconscious level. Because I hope that you write on many levels, and you read on many levels, even if we're not sure what is touching us. You know, I like that. Standing on a black road in my lasted. Black, blah is the only sound, blah, and I hope the blasted goes there, shoe. Even, which sounds like you're almost standing on one or the leg or the other like this, or you're moving kind of back from one foot to the other. Even, there's a swaying there, and also, of course, even means to balance, and even means, okay, even, meaning the very last thing, almost like, and plus, in addition, the sweat has left. So, I like that a lot. So, I can see a very clear image, and it's good. So let's give it one more. I like to see how I like to read it, not how the reader should read it. They can read it the way that they want, but when I read it, I like this is our misunder. Yeah, I want to add an S here, okay? And then I'm done, all right? I want an S there. Up, let's move it over. Let's move it over. Can you see that? Up, misunder. It's almost if you're about to say it. There. You're about to say misunderstanding, you know? So, let's see what we have here. So, can you see that? I hope so. The body is warm, vicious and buckets spilled, vicious and buckets swilled by the sun's only son, death. Near more likely is our misunders, standing on a black road in my lasted shoe. Even the sweat has left. Great. Thank you all very much. Peace.